Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. Welcome to another money making video for you guys relating to the Herblore skill. Now this one is a little bit different to the rest because we're generally not making potions. We're kind of making a Herblore secondary which we can sell on the Grand Exchange. Now this one is a little bit annoying because you do have to buy it over time because the buy limits are a little bit annoying to work around. But we're going to be making inert adrenaline crystals and charging them up. Now to do this you're going to need level 93 Herblore, and this is going to be one of those methods where you're really not going to get a lot of XP. Charging each of these adrenaline crystals is only going to give you 10 Herblore XP per doing it, but what you're going to get is some exceptional GP per hour. This can be roughly 12 to 15 mil per hour depending on the time of sort of when you can time selling them, because these can go very low volume and spike in price, but also what price you're going to get the resources at. Again, this is one you really want to buy over a week or two, try and get it in a decent stock, try and buy it very slowly over time, and then you can sort of make them all in one big bulk go, and then you can sell them slowly as well. This is one of those methods you only really want to approach if you can afford to keep that cash away for a decent period of time, and by doing that you will make more profit from it in the long run. If you need the cash, you will sell it at a slightly less price and make less per hour, but it's a very good method to do. Now in terms of the items we're going to need, it's going to be an inert adrenaline crystal, a spark chitin and a primal extract. As always, let's go and check the prices just so we know what the price is going to be. So the first one we're going to look at is going to be the inert adrenaline crystal, and this is the one which is going to be a little bit of an issue because you can only buy 5 every 4 hours, and you're probably going to make roughly 2.5k in terms of being able to focus it. So like I mentioned before, this is definitely the item you want to buy for as cheap as possible because this is incredibly over mid. But also you want to buy it slowly as well. There's no rush to buy these supplies, and just buy them gradually, and then when you get enough of the supply you can buy them in bulk and also make them in bulk and then sell them for a higher price. So as you can see here, if we were in a rush and we wanted to instant buy it, we're going to buy it for 4.9k, when really you could get it just over 2.1. So there's a dramatic difference in terms of the price, and this is why I'm encouraging and mentioning it a couple of times already, and I'll probably mention it again during the video. Buy it slowly, you'll make more money. So just off the bat, we could save ourselves 2.8k there. Now the next thing we want to buy is also a primal extract. These can also be a little bit funny. So while you're buying the other item slowly, look to buy this one slowly as well. But if we just go and check the price for that, and then we'll check the spark chitin, which I think is one of those cheaper secondaries, so it shouldn't be too bad. But anything anachronia related, anachronia farm related can go so low volume, because really in terms of the items and the rewards you can get from anachronia farming, they're not really that present, not in big quantities, and they're definitely something Jagex would probably add from other sources, and I don't think anyone would be too mad with it. So primal extract is going to be a price, let's work on 1800 coins, that seems pretty decent. Spark chitin, let's work on 700, so 2.5k for that. Now I like to work in the middle of a big buy limit, so if we work on 3.5k for one of these charged crystals, we're going to roughly be at 6,000 coins. So if we go and have a quick look at the adrenaline crystals and see what price they are for, we can work out then roughly how much profit we're going to be. So here is the finished product. So this is currently valued on the Grand Exchange at 11.8k. So we can pretty much nearly double our money if we buy it for the correct prices. Now this is slightly over mid price as well, which is nice because it means that there's demand behind it. People want to buy it if they're going to put it over the Grand Exchange price. So it's definitely going to be something worth our time. And in terms of the instant sell price, that seems to be a little bit over mid as well, which is really good signs. When you start seeing that the instant sell price is over mid, that's when you know that people are after this item and people are demanding that item as well. Now, the really decent thing as well is when you want to go and set this up. So if we just go and set up to make this, so we want to buy some spark chitin. I actually need to get some of that, because I'm actually going to test this for a money maker and actually do it on my account. Basically, for whatever reason, I don't know if they're from drops or whatever, I do have a decent amount of these inert adrenaline crystals, and because of that, I want to use them and I want to get a profit from them. So we'll go and buy some of the chitin, we'll go and set up, and then we're going to go to World 84, because I believe these proc off the portable well as well. If not, we'll make a little bit of a case study just to show. Now, the chitin is also under the buy limit as well. You can only buy 1,000 of that. So this is definitely one of those potions you want to just take your time with and just to buy quite gradually. So I'm going to go and set up the info. You guys will meet me back in World 84 because we want to just try and see if a portable works. Because if a portable works and the Brooch of a God works, it just means that you have a chance to make some more cash and more GP, which is what I'm trying to show you guys as well. But level 93 herb is not as big requirements as what it used to be. And it's definitely one of those methods where you can make a lot of money with it as well. So I'm going to go and set up. and then we'll report back in World 84 and we'll see what we can do in terms of GP from this method. So we are back on World 84, and good news for this is that the portable well and the brooch and the botanist mask will affect this and make you more, which is incredible really, because the adrenaline crystals being sort of 12k each, every time this procs, you're going to make 12,000 coins more. And with all the Herblore videos, you guys know the setup we're going to be using here. The brooch of a god, the portable well, and the botanist mask all work together to provide you roughly about 25% extra sort of potions or resources as well. And also the fact you can use your wasteless Herblore ability to save on secondaries as well is nice, but it's only going to be for the spark chitin, not the adrenaline crystals, which, you know, it's going to be more money anyway. But the fact that the portable well can work to make you more is one of those really, really nice benefits of being able to do it. So I would highly recommend to always do this on Mod 84. Utilize a portable, and this could be another way for you to pay off a brooch of the gods. So at the minute, the brooch of the gods is currently 112 mil, and don't get me wrong, it is a considerable investment. But if you're someone looking to progress your account and to utilize portables while they're still here, you can quite comfortably pay that off. Not only that as well, the brooch of the god also gives you the ability to get some invention components, which will have a form of value. Normally it's just sort of like the uncommon ones you get, but there are chances you get rare consumables as well, which is very, very nice. The brooch of the god is a definite decent purchase if you're looking to do quite a lot of these skills over the next couple of months while portables are still around. They get removed from the game in 2027, so now is a big time to go and jump in and do it. But as you can see here, we've done a little bit of a test subject, and what I'll probably do is just try it for like 100 and see what we can get in terms of that. So what I'm probably going to go and do is just do like a couple of invos and just see how good it is. Again, we've only really done sort of like 3 or 4 invos, so what I'm going to go and do is just bank this really quickly so we know how many we started with. So if we just bank this, we're going to start with a total of 69, nice, adrenaline crystals. So what I'm going to do is make 100, and I'll just count how many inventories we've done. And then from there, we are going to see how many extra we've made and what kind of profit we've made from it as well. We know how much it's going to cost, roughly 6,000 coins to go and make an adrenaline crystal. Let's see just how much profit we've got with all of our buffs and boosts as well, just show you guys how good it is. Now, in terms of like Herblore methods and stuff like that, the XP is going to be negligible. You really aren't going to get any XP, but this could be one of the top 3 Herblore methods. The only things which really can outperform it normally are going to be things like Super Sorrodome and Bruise, but again, at the minute, they are very, very niche. They're not really working as well as what they normally do. Or things like Aggression Potions or maybe Super Perennials, but this seems to be one of those methods where the investment in the actual amount of Herblore supplies don't seem to be that big. You can buy 5,000 of the adrenaline sort of crystal supplies for around 30, probably 36 mil. And as long as you sort of take your time to buy them very slowly over time, sell them on the Grand Exchange very slowly as well, you can make a huge amount of profit with it as well. And Herblore just seems to be one of those money-making methods at the minute, which just consistently pumps out. I'd put Herblore and runecrafting kind of at the top of the tree in terms of what skills are making money, but it's going to be very interesting to see how Herblore changes over the next year. Obviously, a lot of changes are coming to the game. Are going to be changed in terms of transactions. The portable well leaving actually could possibly make Herblore a expensive skill again. The portable wells, the botanist mask, and the brooch are kind of how you make money with a lot of Herblore methods nowadays. Sometimes it's more so what you save and what extras you make, as opposed to the profit you're going to make per potion, or from something like this with terms of adrenaline crystals. But the fact that adrenaline crystals make profit just from themselves without making any more, that is going to be a hugely beneficial thing to have available to you guys as well. But really, really good method. Again, we'll do the 100 sample and we'll see where we are. But either way, you're going to make a crazy amount of profit, roughly about 6,000 per crystal without any extras on top. So if you were going to make sort of 1,000, you can definitely be looking about 7.5 mil-ish profit, and you can make roughly about 2.5 per hour if you are sort of on the ball and if you're able to do it as well. Now, don't forget, because you use a portable well, you can actually drag the inert adrenaline crystal onto your action bar and simply just click 1. To be able to do that, all you need to do is to do your first inventory on the portable well. And as long as you don't sort of leave the parameter of the portable well, you still have that effect. So you don't have to click the well every time, especially if your potion has an option to be able to go on the toolbar. You can just click 1 for that as well. Now, I'll just show you guys just so you can see what I mean. So this is going to be our invo. We're just going to put the inner one onto the toolbar. And when we go to bank, I'm just going to simply press 1 to set my preset up, 1 again, and then we'll be able to make our inventory of potions. So if we click 1 again and we click 1 there, you can just simply do it. It's just a little bit of a quicker way to do it. You can only really do it with things like unfinished potions or any of the potions which use a primal extract. That also works as well. There's some potions like a super prayer potion, you can't do it because none of the options have a make option, and that's how you can put it on your ability bar as well. However, this is going to wrap the video up from here. Just need to do 2 more and we can see roughly where we are. So we've pretty much been bang on that 25%. We've got 125 of the inert adrenaline crystals. Now, if we worked off the mid price, which we know is kind of the instant sell price, we're going to come in with a price of 1.4 mil. We would have spent roughly 600k on those 100 potions. So you're roughly going to be about 850 to 900k profit, which you guys saw how quick they are to make. This is a really good method, and this is something I probably recommend for everyone to slow buy on an exchange over a period of time, and then make whenever you have a decent bulk fit. But really good money making method. The only pain is the buy limits. You're hampered on both the primal extract, the chitin, as well as the adrenaline crystals as well. So slow buy this over time, and you can definitely print some cash with it. However, going to wrap the video up. Really hope you guys are enjoying. Again, it's still subathon season, so if you drop me a subscription and like the video, it contributes to more episodes and more videos during the month of Feb. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.